Welcome back,
fan.
No way.
Gotcha. Hopeless Fan Podcast.
We're back. Full slate tonight. Scotty, Zach, me, and Nathan. We're at Nathan's house again. Thursday Night Football, Rams, Raiders. Everyone's looking forward to it. Zach, you're going to Minnesota. Is that part of Stand and Bunk, or do you want to get into it now?
Oh, we can get to it now. Yeah, I know. I don't have... I mean, kind of, but I'll... for Bunk, kind of, it'll be on there, but that's a whole different thing. So...
I'm at Nathan's,
I'm going
too.
It is,
Yes.
Nathan can finally hear Scotty.
Scotty live via Telegram.
Yeah, Nathan can hear Scotty because Nathan called Scotty, put him on speaker, muted the phone, the whole nine. We tried out a video software for about 2 minutes. It was terrible.
We don't have the bandwidth for this.
No. So blame Nathan and his cheap ass.
Well, it'll be Scotty.
Well,
I think it's Scotty's in it. He's the host.
Right. It has to be me.
So Minnesota.
Yeah, so my aunt and uncle, I've talked about them before. They're the ones with the Packers season tickets, which are worth more than their weight in gold. You piece of shit. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Although I am going to St. Paul, which is the sister city of Minneapolis, where the Vikings play. We're going to go to an Edmonton Oilers game. They're coming to town to play the Minnesota Wild.
Big hockey guy.
Yeah, big NHL guy. Gonna go visit my grandparents in Wisconsin on the way home in La Crosse. That's where my dad grew up. That's where my Milwaukee Bucks fandom comes from. My side Packers fandom comes from. If I had to pick an NFC team, it would be Go Pack Go. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
That's all I got.
Now Minnesota. Is it that cold this time of year? Is it that bad?
It was 9 degrees at noon today.
Oh.
So. I mean, anytime somebody says something about how cold it is up there, I say, well, I went up to a Packers game, and when we were tailgating, the beers were just sitting out on the ground. They don't have coolers because they just stay cool.
That's kind of the one great part about winters in Ohio is like you can just leave your water bottle in the car, come back, and it's ice cold.
Yep.
The only thing that story reminded me of you saying what you're doing in Minnesota was last year in hockey, I got a $50 free bet from our book, and Nathan said, I'm red hot in hockey.
What the fuck? Where's my I want a free bet.
I forget what happened. It was a whole thing. But I had a $50 free bet, and Nathan kept bragging about how hot he was in hockey when he was in Vegas. So I let him give me a hockey pick, which I should have known was going to lose. If you're bragging about how hot you are, not his fault. But it did lose. I don't think it was close. And then I realized I didn't click the free bet button. So that was tough. So I had to whole rigmarole with an illegal bookmaker about how I can get my $50 back. So that was fun. All right, stand and bunk time. Scotty, why don't you start?
Really put me on the... I'm going to say bunk is CVS because I went there right before the podcast. I needed to get my performance enhancers, alcohol, because you guys only like me when I'm drunk on the podcast.
True.
And so
Like
they don't sell it.
Clear about not wanting you drunk on the podcast.
What?
If he can limit his interruptions while he's drunk, then it's great.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Go ahead, Scotty.
I just try not to interrupt. They don't sell it, and that was my, my big joke was self-performance enhancers. It didn't seem like it landed, but
Yeah, it sounded like you were getting like dick pills.
Yeah. Well,
Which, if you just need some,
okay.
let me know.
So in the future, maybe after I mention alcohol, then I call them my performance enhancers.
Right, because at first
Right.
I didn't know whether it was a joke or not.
Yeah,
but
right.
That's good. I see CVS having long receipts. Is that still a thing? That's a joke on Twitter sometimes. It's,
Yeah,
I get no receipt. People who get receipts nowadays,
you have an option to
like,
get no receipt.
Huh? Yeah,
I haven't
get
been
no
in the
receipt.
CVS since like 2004, so I didn't really know. Except when that girl was stealing something from Vegas. That was kind of awkward.
Yeah, you were in there. Grow up. You haven't been to a CVS since 2004.
It seems like it. I don't
Grow up,
yeah.
dude.
All right. Okay. Your bunk, Zach.
My bunk is planning a departure time, because for whatever reason, like when I explained to Jenna why we need to leave at between 8 and 9 a.m., she's just like, why? Why can't we just leave at 10? It doesn't matter what time we get there. They're an hour behind us. So it's like we're driving through Chicago.
Yeah.
So you can't get into Chicago between the hours of during a weekday. Well, it's a Saturday, so I guess that's not so bad. But even still, you can't get there between like 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and then in the AM, and then later you can't get there between 4 and 7, or you're going to be dead. Chicago's just one of those cities. It's like Atlanta, it's like LA, it's like New York. The traffic is a nightmare. So you have to leave. You have to schedule this out, and for whatever reason, this whole concept just right over her head.
And it's just like between 8 and 9. It's like, why not 10? It's like, why not 8 and 9? Just
right.
I'm
driving anyways. You can just sleep in the car.
Yeah. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
She just doesn't want you to be right. She doesn't want you to get your way. When is it Zach's turn? That's what people are asking. All right. My bunk and Stan are kind of the same. I took a Scotty route here.
That's uncalled for.
But my bunk was buying
Be
a
nice.
car, not the car itself.
Right.
The car itself is a stand because it's nice. I like driving it. But the bunk is the process of buying a car. I will say signing documents that you do not read is a thrill. Yeah, it is awesome.
It's the same. It's the same thrill. Well, it's also the same thrill you get as like I'm gonna put like $20 on this plus 1,500 money line right now.
Yeah,
and hope it's gonna hit. And hope I'm not gonna get fucked in 6 months.
Yeah, that's so like there were so many things to sign, and I was just like, you know what?
Actually, it's more accurate. It's more like. Never mind.
No,
I was gonna say it's more like raw dog and a rando and be like, I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass in 9 months.
Yeah, that would suck. But yeah, and just the like. So I was talking to my dad about it, and I was like, he's a huge car guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, could you sell cars? Mm-hmm. And he was like, I would like talking about them, but like all the other shit where like you're trying to sell them stuff that they don't need. I was just like, he's like, I couldn't do that. And
That's what I hate about sales.
I know. I was like, yeah. And like when I first checked out the car, he showed me the trunk, and he's like, do you golf? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, well, if you golfed, I
literally just said I don't.
Didn't.
So
I
continue on the spiel.
Right. And he was like, oh, by the way, Nathan, you need to mention the Stephon Diggs touchdown and how you got that. But I was like, no, I don't golf. He's like, well, there's a bunch of trunk space. If you did golf, it'd be perfect to put your clubs in here. And I was like, yeah, well, I don't. And I was like, well, I play baseball, so I'll put my stuff back there. And he's like, oh, I got something you can have. It's like a pull-out thing. You can put your baseball stuff in, and then if there's dirt on your cleats or something, you could dump the dirt off in the grass or whatever when you park.
Like a whole thing.
I know, exactly. And I was like,
There's one thing we know Shelby hates, it's whole things.
Exactly. I was like, oh, cool, awesome. And then like when we were getting into the nuts and bolts of it all, he was like, oh, here's that package I was telling you about. It was like $287.
Oh, what a piece of shit!
I know, for this like glorified.
Made it seem like you were gonna get it for free.
Yeah, for this like glorified tote.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is it like the tray at the bottom of the toaster where you pull out and dump out the crumbs?
Yes,
something like that.
That's exactly what it is.
And he wanted to charge you almost $300 for
Right,
it.
and I was like, I make toast just fine in the car. It's okay.
Yeah, the way he made it sound like it was like complimentary.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, oh my god. And then like
when you're buying a car, nothing's complimentary.
Yeah, and then when like you go to the finance guy,
it's your printing surcharge.
Yeah, because like my car payment's like $189 a month. And
are you fucking kidding me?
How much do you put down? What percentage?
A lot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like 75%. And
yeah. Okay, that makes
sense.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because he's not gonna beat it in the market, Nathan.
Yeah, fucking nerd. But anyway, so it was like my car payment's $189 a month, and maybe, but the finance guy was like, he shows me this like these things that it's a touchscreen iPad. And he's like, there's 4 options on it, and it's like all the little like extra bonus shit you can get, and at the bottom it says like $417 a month. He's like, he goes through all the options. It's like, this is how much your payment would be for a month. So it's like doubling my car payment for these options. And I'm just like, he's like, which option would you like? I'm like, none of them. Like, none of them.
Yeah.
They're all just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Theft insurance and fuck, I don't know.
No, you never take that shit.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's why it was a bunk, because the whole process of it, I'm like, this should have taken a half hour. It's taken 2.
The only thing that the only insurance besides your car insurance, which is through a separate provider that you should ever consider getting, is gap insurance. But that's only if you have more than like 60, 75 or 75%, less than 60, 75%, because it's like if your car gets some asshole with no insurance smashes in your car, totals it, they don't have insurance, and you don't have gap insurance, your insurance is not going to, they'll reimburse you for the Blue Book version of your value of your car, which could be like 10 grand, but you've got a 12, 13, 14,000 dollar, we're not a finance podcast here, but I'm just saying, like, gap insurance will help pay for anything extra than the insurance and what you still owe.
What car did you get?
It's a Ford Fusion.
Ford Fusion, good car. Did you get it from a dealership?
Yes.
So
which dealership did you get?
Jeff Weiler in Florence.
Weiler.
So do you get like free oil changes and maintenance if you need it?
Yes.
There you go. So that's all you need.
Yeah, and literally the only thing from those options that I took, because he was like, "Why don't you want any of these?" I'm like, "Well, I don't think I'll."
Because I'm not a fucking loser, dude.
I know. I was like,
working you.
He was like, "Why don't you want any of these?" And I was like, I mean, they said it nicer than that.
Yeah.
But but I was like, he's like, "Is it the price or is it the things themselves?" I was like, "Well, the price doesn't help when it's doubling my car payment."
Right.
It's also like I don't need these.
And I was like, and he's like, "Oh, these are all designed to save you money." I'm like, "Doesn't look like it."
You wouldn't be pushing them if they were designed to save me money.
The only thing I took, he's like, "Well, if it's price you're worried about, like, you could like take one of the options of the 6 in this option." So I was like, "I'll take the fucking like
maintenance one."
It was like, for like if you hit a pothole, like flat tire,
road hazard insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You drive a lot, so maybe." I was like, "Okay, fuck it, fine." It was like an extra $14 a month, so my car payment's like $203. I was like,
"Oh my god, you got screwed over."
Probably.
I don't know.
But yeah,
no, my stand actually is giving gifts and being able to give yourself gifts, and that's why Shelby's car is my stand. Shelby's car gift to himself during Christmas. Selfless.
To be fair, though, I did put myself on the Amazon wait list for a PS5.
Oh, okay.
Did you
So,
really?
like, giving yourself gifts, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I want a PS5 and I can't find them fucking anywhere, so I just put myself on. Like, as soon as Amazon gets them in, I already have an Xbox.
Yeah, but like, why would you get both?
Because I want to play God of War and I don't want my PS4 to explode.
God of War just PlayStation?
Yeah.
I will say, not having a girlfriend anymore is going to save me a lot of money this Christmas.
Yeah.
Ain't
Like
that the truth?
Yeah. Do you have a stand?
For you.
Yeah, no, my stand is how would I word this?
Careful.
Well, no, it's not like that. It's like confusing software.
Trust me, we just found out.
Yeah.
Shelby's been
Shelby's bread and butter.
Fuck up.
Got his ass. So, originally we were gonna leave on this trip tomorrow,
Can't stop
and
talking
then
about this
I know,
trip.
right? And then Jenna was like, but my friends asked me if we could do the pharmacy friends were like, can we do a game night on the 9th? And I was like,
another
I wanted
city?
to leave.
No.
Or is it before you left?
Well, we got to go to. Well, I guess this is northern Cincinnati, so it's still like 30 minutes away. In any case, so I had already put in my school thing, like, can't work 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th. I put in those days, and then I was like, well, if we're going to be doing a game night, we're going to push our departure to Saturday morning, then I can work Friday because, school's done at 2:30. And then I tried to go in and undo it, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, well, I guess I get Friday off because I can't figure out how to do this. So I'm like, is Friday off? We're with the boys. I can watch the whole game. Don't have to leave at halftime.
Huge.
Jenna's at work tonight. Who gives a shit?
Going back to driving through Chicago, couldn't you leave like super late at night and like split the drive?
No,
Why would?
because she wouldn't drive. No,
Why?
because she would just be awake the whole time I was driving and then be tired when it's time to switch.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Nathan, you got a stand? Anything going on with you?
Just good bets. Good bets.
We'll get into that.
I know we're gonna get into that.
Best
for a
and
minute.
worst.
I don't know. That's all I can think about
Okay.
right now. It's just good
Be
bets.
prepared, Nathan. This is why I'm glad you ordered a microphone.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, start him and sit him. Start him, Zach.
Oh, you had to start with me, huh? No, the Rush Hour 4.
Just can't stop talking about Rush Hour.
Can't stop talking about Rush Hour. Hey, I get that. Rush Hour in Chicago. Love it. So Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker posted a picture of themselves holding up the number 4, hinting at Rush Hour 4. I am a huge fan of the Rush Hour franchise. Love those 3 movies. So, yeah, the Rush Hour 4 is bike. Very
Have you
excited.
seen any of the Rush Hours?
No.
Me neither. Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, whose turn is it?
My stardom is getting fleeced in trades. And it's not just Scotty's fantasy trades we're talking. The word fleeced was trending today because of the Brittney Griner prisoner exchange.
Fuck.
Got him.
We're not a political podcast.
You know what also is trending, by the way, is... Go ahead with yours, and I have a follow-up.
No, I was just saying getting fleeced in trades. Everyone thinks we got fleeced because we got Brittney Griner back, and they got a basically an arms dealer nicknamed the Merchant of Death. So,
Sick.
and then I saw an article that said the U.S. government is fearful that the Merchant of Death might plan to kill Americans again. I was like, huh.
That's like saying Russia's worried that Brittney Griner might try and score 6 points a game after a
Or like
release.
Russia's fearful that Brittney Griner might vape again.
Did you guys see... do you guys use Twitter as, like, on desktop?
Yes, yeah.
Right
a lot
now,
of the
I'm
time.
doing it.
Yeah. So my favorite part about the whole Brittney Griner situation was the fact that I saw the tweet, and then like immediately after I saw Micah Parsons like tweet and say like quote tweeted Biden's announcement that Brittney Griner was free and said, we're still not gonna vote for you, and then like he replied to that and said, I'm not this, I wasn't trying to be political. I didn't mean anything by that. I'm not like a Trump supporter. I just also
I had
don't.
family that served.
Well, he just said, I also just don't support I just don't like Biden or support Biden.
Yeah.
But then on the right side where it says like the trending, it just was like Parsons MAGA.
And then he had to apologize.
Exactly.
No, that's happened to me so many times where it'll be. I'll think of it, but yeah, where you're reading something and then on the right it's just like Twitter,
The opposite of what they're trying to push.
yeah, or just like Twitter's own spill around it. Like, oh, it's so funny. All right, sit 'em.
I got one.
Go ahead.
My heart
You didn't even
won't.
give me my stardom.
Hang on. Shh. My
I
heart.
thought- sorry.
What? I thought you did one.
All right, go ahead.
No. My stardom is going to be league winners in fantasy.
Oh boy, here we go.
You could go to fucking Zonovan McKnight. Or Zonovan not McKnight. Sorry. R.I.P. the Jets running back McKnight. Zonovan Knight, Jets running back. And people will be like, league winner? Or like Jamison Williams. There's nothing funnier than a Yahoo chat. Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
When people like chat in the Yahoo for individual players. Those hit fucking hard, bro. Because you're hitting people at the worst times of this player's like affecting their fantasy team. So if someone's like, as soon as you get into those chats, someone's gonna be like, you fucking asshole, bitch, fucking loser, fucking Mariota scrub, or they'll be like, this dude's putting up 40. So I mean, those are that's my stardom is league winners.
I
in
always
fantasy.
appreciate NFL Network, the stardom sit 'em. It's like, thank God NFL Network told me to sit the Giants defense this week against the Eagles. Thank God, because
So-
I was gonna play them.
Like just reading them now, they'll be like Ritter is like was just announced the start for the Falcons. They'll be like, should I drop Mahomes for Ritter? Is he a running QB like Mariota? The Rattler always comes back to bite Sooners fans. It's just
The Spencer Rattler always comes
it's
back.
not
to
even
bite Sooners
it's
fans.
not even Spencer Rattler. It's fucking,
Yeah. My my sit-em is my heart won't go on because Celine Dion has been diagnosed with a neurological disorder that ultimately leaves victims of this disorder as human statues as it progressively locks the body into rigid positions, leaving people unable to walk or talk. So, she has been diagnosed with this disorder. She won't be able to continue with her Vegas, what do you call it, when residency, yeah. And that might have been a good reason for me to go back to Vegas. People have always called her figure statuesque, but that's more figurative than it is literal.
Would you have seen her in Vegas?
I would. Yeah, I
No
would
shot.
definitely go see her in Vegas. Celine Dion is the shit.
What if you had to walk a half a mile into the concert?
That's the first non-sexist thing I've
I
ever
walked
heard
half
say.
a mile to a shitty dinner and bad stand-up, so
Shitty dinner. Hold on.
I know,
Bad stand-up.
I had heartburn the whole time. No, the reason that was great, the reason that stand-up was great was because I interacted so well with the comedians.
Yeah, it was your fucking main
my
character
God.
moment.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So,
It
yeah,
beca-
no,
that's
it's
the
super,
moment
super
it
sad.
became
Celine
not
Dion,
my
absolute.
bachelor party, and
Honestly.
Zach's time in Vegas.
Yeah, Zach's fucking audition. Okay, best and worst, week 13, best bets.
I didn't get a sit 'em. God, you guys need to.
Yeah, you did. You said your sit-em was, actually, yeah,
Yeah?
you're right. You didn't get a sit-em. You had a bunk, though. What's the difference, you know?
Whatever, guys.
What's your sit-em?
Shelby's about to fall over and crack his back of his skull back there.
Guys,
right now.
I prepared 30 seconds before this podcast, and then
What?
I can't get that. I'll never get that fucking
30
time.
seconds of stand-up material is what you prepared?
Yeah, no,
Do it
I mean,
now.
honestly, my sit-em is just like this time of year, like stupid stats start to come into football and shit. Like, I mean, there's this.
I mean, if
new
you listen to
stat
Shelby,
that-
stupid stats are always involved in football.
Yeah, I mean,
Why do you think the Lions are
everything Shelby
favored?
says is
Because of your
involved in
fortune
football.
cookie?
I need to do another
mean, there's
fortune
this,
cookie
like-
bet.
Sorry, Scotty.
There's just no, it's fine. I mean, there's just like this new age like stat that's like, oh, like quarterbacks passing touchdowns versus like bathrooms they have in their house, and I just like, I just feel like that's just like shouldn't be a thing because it like doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a thing that you base your bets on. It should be a thing that you base your laughter on.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, I mean like it's just
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's
I'm
funny.
not talking about any individual. I just don't think that should be tracked. I mean, like, what's the point? You know, it really doesn't. The two don't relate to each other.
I don't know why it was just funny. I don't know why I thought of this just now, but walking into the like the media parking space at the Bengals Stadium was blocked off today for construction.
go. Shelby got to talk to the Bengals.
No, this isn't even about that. But you had to park farther away because the spots right next to the entrance is reserved for the players, and so all of their names are on their parking spots, so you can see exactly what they're driving. So it was very cool walking through that and seeing all those fucking nice ass cars. A lot of fucking Teslas. Holy
Right.
shit. A lot of Teslas,
Really?
a lot of Range
On the
Rovers.
big-
Did Burrow drive his Porsche?
4-door Porsche, yeah.
A 4-door Porsche.
Yeah, it's ugly.
not the other one.
No.
Is it?
Okay.
It's a 4-door Porsche. It's ugly.
It's the SUV, the Cayenne or whatever it's called. Yeah,
It's very. I do not like it. If I got a
The
Porsche,
Cheyenne.
yeah, the Cheyenne.
it's pregnant
Uh,
at 14. And it's been smoking since it was 6.
but yeah, a lot of Teslas, a lot of Range Rovers, a lot of trucks for the offensive linemen, and
Ted Karras definitely drives a Ford F850.
yeah, he drove a fucking hog.
He's got a hog.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll find out when they play the Bills.
Best and worst.
Best and worst, kick us off,
They
Nate.
gotta play us.
Not a whole lot of worse on this list. Maybe my best betting week
You gotta play
ever,
us.
including the Thursday night football games. That is a 10-2 week on singles, 3-0 on props, and won my money line parlay. So
Tell them
that's
how you
just,
did.
Oh, Nathan has
tell
been
me,
revved
tell them how
up
you
to
won
fucking say
Stephon
this shit.
Diggs' first touchdown.
So last
Plus, like, 750.
last Thursday night plus 450. Stephon Diggs' first touchdown for the Bills in the game. And sitting here watching with Shelby, and Shelby called upon Madame Zeroni from Holes, for all you Holes stands out there, called upon Madame Zeroni to get us that first touchdown, and big banger early in that game. Got the week started off super strong.
What was your worst since it was such a great week?
That story wasn't as good as I thought it was.
It was great if you were there.
Yeah, it was funny.
I guess the only bad one was Baltimore. I guess I lost Baltimore big. That wasn't ever close. Lamar got hurt. It was never close. So that's it.
Even if Lamar had stayed in, it wasn't going to be close.
Maybe, but yeah.
The Ravens might have lost if Lamar hadn't stayed in. Did you see that stutter throw to Kenyon Drake from Huntley on the touchdown drive, the last touchdown drive? No. That shit was fucking. He the whole time he was like he had to get those balls out quicker than like. You know, they talk about, like, release time, like, when Brady releases in this amount of time, or when
like,
Rodgers releases here, it's
seconds,
like his completion percentage is this or whatever. The whole game, he was, like trying to get it out there too soon. And then the Bronco defender, who, to be fair, was a linebacker, not necessarily their strongest suit is going to be pass coverage, he faked it. And he tried to jump the route, which would have been a pick, and waited. And then Kenyon Drake finally came back and he hit him, and then it was inside the goal line. And then you had the rush where Tyler Linderbaum blocked 3 people on his way to the end zone. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was sick.
It was awesome. If it happened to your team, you'd be coming to.
Best and worst. Best Texans Browns under. I think it probably should have been like 10-6. Was it 10-5 final score? So got a little hairy there. Dolphins 49ers, the random Tuesday game I dropped in the chat, that over hit. The worst was the over in the Bengals Chiefs game because it was a Harrison Butker field goal away from hitting that, and it sailed wide right. That sucked. And then Baltimore for me too because teasers down to 2 sucked.
Because they
only win by 1. As soon as it was 9-3, I'm like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
Yep.
Best and worst, Zach?
I'll go with worst, and it's the teaser that ended with the Dolphins plus 9.5. They were down by 9. The game was over, and then hero fucking ball where this motherfucker tries to make something happen, and then they have a defense returns it for a touchdown. Fucking cancer. Dolphins deserve to miss the playoffs for that.
Just try to make a play.
Yeah. Well, they should just try to kill themselves.
Zach, you did tweet though, week 2 or 3. You said Dolphins are fucking frauds. Just watch.
Oh my god, Zach! I don't want to pick on Zach, but if we could go back, like I should scroll back, like you just. I like it when like your team loses, you get emotional about it. Be like, this team, like frauds.
But to be fair, Giants frauds, Dolphins. Argument could be made. They played a good defense. There's a lot of season left to be played. We'll see how things how the rest of it shakes out. The Ravens lost to the Jaguars. Not good. Frauds. Not a touchdown.
I know, but
to Zay Jones.
I know, but did you Marvin Jones?
Sure, same thing.
But
it's
only when you tweet
Jones
about
that beat the Ravens on a last second touchdown. Same thing.
But it only counts like they lose the Jags, but it only counts if you tweet after, like emotionally afterwards.
Giants, Dolphins.
Like for instance, I know you don't want it to happen, but if Michigan were to like play Georgia in the national title and win, we could go back and say to your tweets a couple Saturdays ago, be like when you were talking about Michigan, I'll just make up money on whatever the SEC school spread is.
There's no team in college football that should beat Georgia.
No.
I think anybody else would agree.
Do you know Stetson Bennett and Lamar are the same age?
Yeah, I was talking about that the other day, or today actually, to my cohorts at school. I thought that was pretty interesting.
All right, we're on the Boardwalk.
The Bills, when we were in Vegas, the Ravens should have won the game. Now, the
know
Bills
what?
are not
I'm sick
frauds.
and tired of this.
Shh, I'm not done. So, the Bills,
okay. When will I
let him cook.
Shh. The Bills are not frauds. Definitely not.
God.
I actually think they're one of the most underrated teams, given all the bad. They've had some bad losses, but I think they're a lot better than a lot of people think they are. Okay, so that game, the Ravens should have won, but the Bills are a great team. Dolphins definitely no business winning against the Ravens at home. Giants had that game locked up. Defensive coordinator, I think, ended up losing that game for us. Although I am on Ravens DC, I think he's a good hire. He's earning his stripes this year, and it's the games like against the Dolphins, against the Giants, against the Jags, and even against the Bills where he's going to earn his stripes and learn what it's like to be at the top level of defensive coordinating in football. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Go
What
ahead.
were you so sick of, Scotty?
You guys skipping over my segments.
You did try to.
Oh, my
skip
bad.
You
Best
do it
and worst,
again.
Scotty. Best
do
and
it
worst,
again?
Scotty. Best
Do
and
it
worst,
again?
Scotty.
I
Best
didn't,
and
do,
worst,
I didn't
Scotty.
do best. I didn't get to do my best, but that's fine. I don't really have any best.
Best and worst, Scotty. Go.
The Bengals +2, and my worst was live betting the Colts against the Cowboys. Fuck y'all.
Ooh. That game was misleading. That final score is misleading, but still, when it comes up that bad. All right, Boardwalk time. Let's get through this a little quick, and because we got Jeopardy after. All right, we'll start. No love lost in the ball pit. Ravens a 3-point dog in Pittsburgh. Totals 37. I'm taking Baltimore just because I don't care who
too.
the quarterback is.
Consensus.
Because every game they play is a mud fight. All right, Baltimore for Nathan +3. Zack, Baltimore +3. Scotty, are we gonna have a consensus, or are you going contrarian here?
It's consensus. Yeah.
Okay.
+3.
All right. Easy
That's gotta
peasy.
lose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Browns, Bengals. Bengals favored by 6. Totals 47. Nathan. Oh, sorry.
We're gonna go hot hand here, and it's Bengals -6 all the way. It's shocking that the Browns have never
Crossfire.
lost to Burrow, but this is a regression game. Regression to the mean. Good team beating a bad team. I think the Bengals are just gonna drop one on Cleveland.
Crossfire because Deshaun Watson in no way, shape, or form can play as bad as he did last week. And maybe it was being back in
Or
Houston.
maybe he could just have a Russell Wilson year and just be bad across the board.
I don't think that's fair. I was trying to be Scotty there. But maybe it was playing in Houston for his first game back in 2 years, or in front of his accusers.
Yeah, the 10
But-
accusers that
Yeah.
were there for his game got in his head,
And
maybe.
just also, the Bengals can't beat the Browns. It's just one of those things. It's a matchup thing. I don't get it. The Browns, Nick Chubb's going to be running for 100-something yards. He always does against the Bengals. It's insane. All right, Zach, what do you have?
Over 47.
Over 47.
Yeah.
Scotty.
I don't have any reasoning. That's fine.
Scotty, Bengals, Browns.
He's still muted, so would you like me to elaborate while he's dealing with whatever that he's dealing
Yeah,
with?
we can move on to the next game and
All
get
right.
his pick when we come back.
Sounds good.
Jets, Bills, 10-point spread, 43.5 total. Nathan.
Give me the over, please.
Okay.
Over
43
43 and a half. Okay.
So I did see a stat real quick. It is, so in a divisional rematch, when the team that lost, so the
He's
Bills, when the team that lost, the Bills, in the rematch game, if they're laying over 8 points, they're 60-something% against the spread.
Yeah.
It's insane. That being said, I'm taking the Jets. 10 is too many points. Just too many. I don't when it was 8.5. It was 9 all throughout the week, and then I saw 10 pop up when I
Is
did
it Mike
this.
White?
Yeah, it's Mike White.
Okay.
The white.
Scotty. Did you
Bri-
give a pick for that, Zach?
No, but let's
ahead.
go back to let's go back to his
Okay.
Bengals Browns pick, and then I'll give you my Jets pick.
Okay, Scotty. Browns, Bengals. Bengals favored by 6. Totals 47.
Down to 5.5 now, by the way.
What? That wasn't the next one.
No, it's the previous one that you missed while you were muted.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
taking Cincy -6.
yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with the under here.
He's going with the under.
Ooh,
Crossfire was Zach.
So double crossfire in that one. Nathan
it.
and I, and Zach and Scotty.
Love
Good
it.
job.
Yeah, I like the under here, divisional game. And if the Bengals shit a brick again, then at least it'll probably be 30-10.
Yeah. Okay, the next game, Scotty, you can do Jets, 10-point dog in Buffalo, totals 43.5. Go.
I hate this game.
Yeah,
this
I do
game's
too.
tough. This game's actually very tough. I'm gonna have to take. I can't touch the spread. I
Gotta go with the
think
total.
because I'm going over because Mike White has
Mm-hmm.
been putting up points for the Jets, and Josh Allen I think will find his stride at the end of the year.
That's
Even though
a
it's a
good
divisional game, we're
point,
going over.
Yeah.
is that Mike White has been kind of cooking. Go ahead. And
The Bills' pass rush looked awful without Von Miller last
Yeah.
week. They hit Mac Jones once, I think, in that whole game. They sacked him once, hit him 3 times, I think. Was
well,
all.
the Patriots have a good offensive line.
Still, I really like there to be a lot of points in this.
And the Jets, so Mike White cooks the Bears, everyone does. But then against Minnesota, they should have won the game.
One
They
for 6 in the red zone.
Yes, that's what I
One
was
for
just
6
about
in
to
the red
say.
zone.
I like over in this game. Scotty convincing me.
Yeah, this could be.
I'm
and this
betting
could,
it right now.
Yeah, this could be.
Over. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. This is a crossfire in spirit because I'm taking when I don't like the spread or the over/under in a game, I automatically revert to team totals, and I like the Jets team total under 16.5.
Whoa! With Mike White?
Yeah, no, I think
on fire?
Yeah, well, Mike White on fire. He's going to play a
Donovan Knight?
He's going to play a
decent
decent defense where they have a good front four with the Bills, a good run defense. They're going to shut that down, and then Mike White has to go up against Poyer's back. And I feel like he's finally getting in stride, coming back from that elbow injury, and a good Bills secondary where I think that they might get 10, 13 points, a touchdown, and a couple of field goals.
You
there.
get 43 on our book right now, Scotty.
Well, and so I don't see the Jets scoring more than 14 points here.
Okay. All right. We have that. Tampa.
That's
3.5-point dog in San
Fucking
Fran. Totals
loser
37. Scotty.
that's an L. Oh, Buck, I'm first.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay at San Francisco. I'm taking Tampa Bay plus 3.5. I see some growing pains. The over/under's 37.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's 2 top 10 defenses.
Can I just get it out of the way? Take the over 37.
Okay.
It's too low.
Zach will take
That's
the
a
over.
Zack pick.
I'm going to take Tampa plus 3.5 at a field goal.
It's too
Tampa
low.
just had an emotional game. They have to win the South. And I know it's in San Francisco, but they're gonna see some growing pains with Brock Purdy. I think at least initially.
Did you guys see all the?
They're not gonna just roll over Tampa Bay and Tom Brady.
Did you guys see all the Brock Purdy like big balls stuff? I think big balls lead to turnovers, right? Has to. I am with Scotty. Give me Tampa Bay plus 3.5.
If you like
I wanna
turnovers,
crossfire
take the
bad
over
here.
37.
I'm taking Tampa Bay. I'm going with what I know, and it's that the 49ers defense is elite, and the Buccaneers should have had at the most 10 points against the Saints
That's fair.
at home. So I'm taking
Thanks,
Tampa
Mark
Bay
Ingram.
team total under 16.5. Because I think
That just seems so fucking.
because it is the total's 37. But where would you guys rank Kyle Shanahan in if you're ranking the coaches 1 through 32?
Top 10.
Top 10 at least.
Okay. So I think that's like
Top 12.
Shanahan raved about Brock Purdy in the training camp, but I mean everyone does.
Name 10
But
coaches.
this would be the best time. Like last week, he wasn't planning to play. This week now he knows Brock Purdy's strengths.
Oh God, is he gonna win Coach of the Year?
No.
Okay.
He
Thank
knows
God.
Brock Purdy's strengths to scheme up something, and there's no film on Brock Purdy, or limited film, but 3 quarters worth against the Dolphins for defensive coordinators to go off of. That's why I kind of lean San
Did he
Francisco.
play last year?
But Tampa Bay team total. Brock Purdy, no, he was just drafted.
How doesn't the coach Todd Bowles? How does he not just because there's no film on him? You have to think Brock Purdy came into the
played in
season.
college.
Iowa State.
Okay, but
Right.
you have to know that Brock Purdy came into the NFL as a third string quarterback. There's nothing to game plan around him except for dump downs, and it's probably so easy for Todd Bowles to create a situation in which that something rattles him. Yes, Shanahan could be really safe, but if he was he was being really safe with Garoppolo already. Mm-hmm. So how is this different?
Well, you don't think the playbook's
Besides,
different
Garoppolo's
with Jimmy
more
Garoppolo
seasoned.
and Brock Purdy?
No,
Yeah, I would imagine it's probably pretty
No.
close.
not
Yeah.
really.
It has to be different
Yeah,
if
I'd say
Garoppolo's been in that system
Garoppolo
for
only threw 4 passes all year over 15 yards. It's not close.
I know,
It's
I'm just
pretty
saying
close.
the playbook has to be different if Garoppolo's been there 4 years. I think it's been 4
Right.
years.
So how is Todd Bowles not going to stop something simplistic like that?
I didn't say it was simplistic.
I don't
was
Unless
understand.
they
saying
can
I don't
stop the
understand
run.
why it would need to be that different because it was already handicapping for a quarterback that's not that dynamic.
Right. I don't know if I just went off of
what I'm
Shanahan
saying.
raving about him in the training camp, but I take that with a grain of salt because everyone says good things in training
Well,
camp.
it's like if Brock Purdy's already used to doing the scout team, which I imagine he was probably doing.
Probably.
Which he's used to. He's got to be used to all the signals and play calls already. You don't have to change it that
Probably
much,
top 10 coach.
right?
Yeah. But that's why I went with Tampa Bay team total because the one thing I do know for sure is the Niners defense is elite.
I don't mind the bet. I'm just arguing for the sake of being a dick.
Sunday Night Football, Dolphins are 3-point favorites at SoFi. Totals 51.5. Nathan.
This is my I hate this game of the week. Give me Miami -3, but
Yeah.
bounce back spot. I guess it's
Get right
a
game.
middling defense. Get right game. Then -3. I don't know that I would touch.
Stayed on the West Coast too the entire week. I like that they did that since they just played in San Fran.
Yeah.
Zach, what do you have?
I would go same. Miami -3.
Scotty?
What's the team total? for
Let me
Chargers?
look. Team total for the. You said the Chargers.
Yeah.
All right. Go
Probably
to
be like
game.
24
Chargers
and a half.
24.5.
Yeah.
Yep. Dolphins is 27.5.
Fuck. Are you serious?
Yep.
It's probably bigged one way since it's right on a key number. What's
Doesn't
the,
matter
what's
for
the
us. Over is -106 for the Dolphins.
And-
It's for -103 for the Chargers.
What's the unders? They're juiced.
-124
Yeah,
and
so
121.
What does Nathan
Yeah.
have?
Miami -3.
That's what I
I'm
also
taking
have.
the Chargers +3.
Crossfire. You want your crossfire with me or Nathan?
I don't. You guys choose.
You already
You
have
can
a
go with
crossfire with
Nathan.
Zach.
Go
so-
with Nathan.
All right.
Home game. Whatever. I'll take it. I also don't like this game. So.
I also have Miami.
What was his game of the year game of the century or millennium or whatever?
Yeah, what was your game of the year last
It was
week?
Chargers
Yeah.
+1.
Oh, it was? I thought the entire time I thought it was the Vikings.
Nope.
Oh, no.
You said tweet it.
Oh, no.
You guys didn't though.
They
Thank
covered in
God
the teaser,
we
though.
We don't do
They
anything
did.
with our podcast.
Was
Okay.
8.
Bonus.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to let one of you pick my bonus because I have two options for you.
Okay.
Who wants to pick it?
Nathan.
Detroit -2 or the over 52?
Over.
Okay. Over in Detroit, Minnesota is my pick.
Can we do a crossfire for bonuses?
Yeah. And I really like Detroit too.
Did you go with the over or did you go with the spread?
I'm going over 52
Oh, okay.
as
No.
my bonus. The Vikings play a lot of the third most zone in the league, and Jared Goff is one of the best zone quarterback. The Lions have the best passing attack since Week 8. Better than the Chiefs, better than the Dolphins. They're cooking right now. I think Minnesota very overrated for a 10-2 team. The worst point differential ever for a 10-2 team. I think they'll be playing catch up just like they did in the first meeting where they were down 10 points in the fourth quarter. So yeah, over 52. Go ahead, Nathan. Give me a bonus.
This is great. I got a serious handicap for you guys. So I'm taking Houston +17.5 against Dallas. My reasoning is over the past 25 seasons, teams that are laying at least 16.5 points are 19-33-1 against the spread. So if you're laying at least 16.5, terrible record. I absolutely love Houston here in a game we talked about.
It's
before the
17.5 now.
17.5.
Give it to 'em.
Give me Houston. Give me all of it.
Who do the Cowboys play next week?
Taking the lumber.
Yeah, literally. Receiving lumber.
Receiving the lumber up the ass.
What's the Cowboys? Who do they play next week? Because maybe it's like a definite look ahead. Jaguars? Ugh. Ugh. Look for the Jaguars next week, right before the Cowboys play the Eagles on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
All right, Nathan's riding with the Texans. Scotty, a bonus?
Yeah, I have a bonus, but I want to change my Miami. I can't be the only one. Not on Miami.
All right, are you
won't-
also
I
on
won't make
Miami?
a consensus. No, I'll change it. I won't be Chargers +3 though.
Okay, what is it?
I'll take the over.
Okay, that's my lock.
It's like, oh, we're trying to keep the we're trying to keep the podcast going. Scotty, can you get us his next pick? He's like, I'd actually like to keep the podcast going back by going back and changing a pick I already made before I give you the pick that you asked for.
That's my lock. All right, Nathan, throw your lock out.
It's Minnesota +2.
That's my bonus. You forgot to ask what my bonus was.
All right, I might change my over to Detroit -2 and
Crossfire.
who wants the crossfire?
I do.
Okay,
Vikings
God,
are going to
I'm so
win
confused
this. I just bet the Vikings money line,
Nathan, are you
and I don't bet.
tracking this?
Yes,
Do you need
so
any help?
Now you have the crossfire with Zack of Lions and Minnesota.
And that is my bonus.
Yes. I
Okay.
Gotcha. I'm
All right.
I'm on track.
Zach, your lock.
You want my lock or my lock of the week of the century?
Lock.
My lock is going to be the over in the Chiefs Broncos game, 44. There's going to be some points scored in this bitch.
By Denver.
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, Scotty,
We'll see.
your bonus and lock.
I'm taking my my bonus because Vegas still hasn't caught up that the Broncos defense is actually good. They've never allowed over 23 points. Give me the bonus because it's hit all year. It's how many weeks are we in? 13. It's 13-0, under 26.5 for teams playing Denver. So
Is that Kansas City's team total 26.5?
I'll have to
Exactly.
look.
Okay. Scotty, I'm betting it. Real lumber. I'm betting it with.
It is
I mean,
26.5.
under 26.5.
It's
I'm
minus
looking on
105.
Hollywood Casino right now. Minus 105 for that.
Minus 106.
All right, what's your lock?
My lock is gonna be. Well, you guys went in, huh? You guys pick my lock because I have two.
What are the two? And who do you want to pick it?
Well, I want Shelby to pick it.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise.
All right, I want Zach to pick it
Glug,
because
glug,
he's
glug.
such an asshole.
Okay.
It's gonna be either the over in Jacksonville Titans.
Sorry, it's Giants plus 7. You said you wanted me
What's
to
the
pick
other
it.
option?
Sorry.
Is the over in Carolina Panthers Seahawks. That's what I like the most.
What
But
was the one before that?
divisional game, Jacksonville and Tennessee, or Carolina Seahawks over.
I would go
Titans
Carolina.
minus 4.
I would go Carolina over.
That's not even one of them.
I would
All right.
pick
Oh, the over under?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess Carolina, the over 44.
I'm taking the Carolina Panthers and Seattle
Both of
Seahawks
them are
over
loser
44.
picks.
Both
Loser
teams
picks, dude.
suck. Darnold is cooking.
Loser picks.
Okay. Tease
actually not confident.
tease and thank you, Scotty. We're gonna run down our extra picks. You cook up a parlay.
Oh, it's cooked.
Tease and thank you is so simple. Your head will spin. It's gonna be the Eagles down to -1 and the Ravens up to +8. Well, we all went Ravens +3, now +8. What? All
I
right.
just don't like that you put it in a teaser.
It's the perfect long teaser.
Baltimore's down to +2 now.
I know. We
Down to
talked about that
+8.
earlier.
All right, Zach, your lock of the week of the century.
Lock of the week of the century. You ready for it?
Yeah.
It's going to fuck you up. Just kidding. It's pretty basic. It's Seahawks -4.
Okay.
The Panthers suck. They've always sucked. Seahawks, even though everybody knows
Off a bye.
these are fucking doggy dogs, man. They got that hawk in them. Geno Smith, he's gonna win Comeback Player of the Year. There's an argument for MVP. Just kidding. Panthers are fucking terrible. They're so bad. It doesn't matter who they put at quarterback. They have fucking Jesus goddamn Christ come out there and play, and I still think they would struggle to cover +4. So, yeah, lock of the week of the century. Seahawks at home. Legion of 12th man, whatever it's called. I think this is a good play. I know what it is. Legion of Boom, 12th man. Calm down, Nathan.
Nathan, Piper's player prop.
Oh, this ought to be good.
It's Gabe Davis over 3.5 catches.
Kill yourself.
Sauce Gardner will be shadowing Stephon Diggs, so I
Ooh.
think Davis he gets a bunch of targets. He's been averaging 6 targets a game. I like him to have 4 catches.
I like it. Scotty, party parlay.
That's how low it is for Stephon Diggs, 3.5.
Nathan comes up with these rogue ass
That was
lines.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis.
Oh, Gabe Davis. Yeah. It's still pretty low though.
Yeah.
I thought it was Diggs for a second.
Party
I was like,
parlay.
no fucking way. Party parlay. Let's all sulk week 14. We're taking unders. Only unders.
Jonas
we're taking
Salk.
The under in Cleveland and Cincinnati.
46.5.
Yeah. The under in Dallas and Houston.
44.
The under in the divisional game, Jacksonville and Tennessee. I know it was almost my lock.
gonna
It's
say.
actually the under.
41.
Okay.
The under in Vikings Lions. This is the week the
52.
Viking. Actually, oh, fuck, man.
We still have to
I
do
really want to fuck it. I
We
wish
still have
this
to
was
do
part
Jeopardy.
of Boardwalk. Anyway, never mind. So we have 4 picks. I'll take one more under. It's going to be
Not that one.
the Broncos Chiefs.
Wait, so is Vikings Lions in
44.
there?
That's out.
Yeah.
All right, what's the
Oh.
Vikings Lions under?
52.
52. And
So we
what's,
have 5 in there then.
and what's the Chiefs? 44?
44.
Yeah.
Okay, five team unders. I like it.
Yeah, and you know what? By the way, I just need to throw this out. Everyone's on the Lions. Lions are on a streak. Can't believe they're favored. This is the week the Lions shit the bed. Vikings money line might be my lock.
What's the
Vikings
odds
my
for that?
lock.
24-15.
24-15. Nice.
Vikings are my lock and move a 6 team into
Oh, Christ. No, we're done.
Yes. No. Move a 6 team into Party Parlay.
What is it? Minnesota +2?
Minnesota. No. Yeah. Minnesota +2 is my lock.
Wait, what are you doing?
Minnesota +2 is my lock.
So take out the Chiefs, or take out the Carolina-Seattle over.
Yeah, but add the under to that game, or add the over, to that game to the Party Parlay.
So over 52 in the Party Parlay.
No.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
Carolina-Seattle over.
Yes.
Okay.
In the Party Parlay.
Okay.
I'm just swapping.
Okay, got you.
Carolina Panthers Seattle is as a 6 leg, and that is plus 4,654.
I thought it was 5 legs.
It's 6 legs.
Read me off the. All right. Here, I'm gonna read it back to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Bengals Browns under.
Yeah.
Cowboys Texans under.
Yep.
Jags Tennessee
Yep.
under. KC Denver under.
Yeah.
Carolina Seattle over.
Yeah.
What's
but
the
leave the Vikings under in there still.
Okay.
I'm just replacing my lock of Carolina Seattle over to Minnesota +2.
Okay. It's not gonna win. So what's the fuck does that matter?
It is. It's going to fucking win.
All right.
Oh, you mean the Party Parlay? Yeah.
Yeah.
No fucking.
All right. Jeopardy. Fantasy Jeopardy.
All right. I am your host this evening for Jeopardy. Once again, we have 4 categories for Jeopardy tonight.
Let me just say, Kenny's hating this right now.
Miserable. Kenny's miserable. 4 categories: quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and potluck.
Ooh.
So you got 4
QBs,
categories.
Wide receivers, running backs, and potluck.
Yep, and we're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, and I've decided by random selection earlier that Zack controls board first. So Zack, where are we
Wait,
going?
how are we ringing in?
We're gonna type in our Twitter chat. Let me hear some Griner for Brittney Griner. We're bringing her home. Give me Griner. in
You're
the
ready to get
chat.
some grinders in there.
I love it.
Why you so
Zack doesn't like Jeopardy.
Melancholy.
Not a Jeopardy guy.
I know. I don't do well with
I
Jeopardy.
never do either. That's why I'm glad I'm
Are
hosting
we
tonight.
doing no penalty for wrong answers?
But
No
Zach,
penalty
if you
for
win,
wrong
you
answers.
know that your whole night's going to be like just the best.
Can't wait.
No penalty for wrong answers.
Is it
All
because
right.
the podcast will be longer?
No, it doesn't matter. Do you want me to start,
Wherever you
Nathan?
want to start, Zach.
All right, let's go with potluck for 1,000.
Oh, starting off big.
You're gonna have to keep track of what the numbers are because I'm
Zach.
not writing that down.
What's your deal? Yeah, your dog just died.
Kind of feels like it. Just kidding.
What is
I'm just
wrong?
kidding. Let's just go.
Let's
do it.
Put it against me because I don't know it.
In a serious twist, who's the number 2 ranked tight end in fantasy behind Travis Kelce?
Oh shit! I forgot.
I got Shelby first.
Type
for
that
Griner.
awful fast.
Shelby.
Behind Travis Kelce.
Number 2 behind Travis
Yeah,
Kelce.
in a serious twist,
Yeah.
who is the number 2 ranked tight end behind Travis Kelce?
Yeah. Zach Ertz.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Anybody else?
Scotty.
Scotty,
buzzed in.
what do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brittney. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with
What is it?
Hawkinson.
No.
That is a tight end because it's never been penetrated.
I have one more guess.
Zach,
but
you
if
get a
it is-
guess.
Oh shit.
In a serious twist.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. It's not Mark Andrews.
Don't give Zach it.
I don't know. No idea.
No guess.
Nope.
Can
No
I-
guess.
Can I take a guess without earning points?
Yeah.
Yes, you can, Scotty.
Higby.
No.
Oh, that's who I was going to say.
The answer is Taysom Hill. Is actually the
fuck
second
you,
round.
fucker.
He's not a tight end. He's not a tight
in
end.
fantasy-
No, he is.
In
fantasy,
yeah,
he's
in
listed as a-
fantasies listed as a tight end.
This is a fantasy.
He literally is not a tight
I
end
know,
though.
but what is
okay.
he?
I understand that.
What is he?
They don't
It's
know
quarterback.
what he-
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He comes in and does wildcat shit.
Because
He does more tight end than he
Yeah,
does
no shit.
quarterback.
They don't know what he is. He's
Zach,
labeled
why
as a
are you in
tight
such a
end.
bad mood?
It's just he's labeled as a tight
I'll be in a
end.
better
He
mood
thinks
if you
it's
stop asking
operated
that.
against him.
It's so nobody got that.
Okay.
Tough start.
That was a tricky question. But it was a thousand.
It was a tricky one.
It would be funny if potluck was all.
I guess I
just
still have the board.
Yeah.
Potluck for 800.
We're doing an interesting fantasy twist. This is an all.
I was wondering when it was going to be
All
interesting.
I get it with Kenny now. Like I fucking hate your voice.
That's tough. We're just gonna skate on by that. You asked me to do this.
You're right. He did effort. He showed effort for the podcast. So I appreciate you.
So everybody's going to get to play this, and we're going to go through the chats, and I'll play. Name me the top 20 fantasy kickers this season.
Oh, we should do...
Top 20?
Okay.
Give me the top 20, and we're just going to go through. So one at a time, you're going to take
Griber, that doesn't work. It's an all play,
you guys
right?
need to listen to Nathan. We got it
We're going to go around the room. You're going to type them in chat one at a time.
one at a time.
One
Okay.
at a time. You're going to
What?
give me your
There's
top
no
20.
Griber.
What?
There's no such thing as a Griber.
And if
What
if you
fucking
get one,
is this 400 for 400
This is
points? I just
800.
won't do it.
800.
This is for
No,
800?
you're doing
Oh,
one at a
okay.
time. So whoever's left at
yeah,
the
first
end.
left. So if you get one wrong, you're immediately out, and then you
Right.
just keep bouncing
Okay,
back and
when do we
forth until
start?
someone
What's
gets-
the order?
We're starting with Zach. It was his board.
Okay.
So Zach, type kicker for me.
There you go, buddy.
That's correct.
I know. Justin Tucker. Next. Coup for Shelby.
Shelby, Koo,
Is that
Bango. Say them out loud. It makes my life easier.
Yep.
Okay.
Scotty.
Scotty.
Bass.
Bang.
Okay.
All right.
Shit, I didn't think you'd come back to me.
Think they're gonna get wrong?
What?
I gotta remember this many kickers.
Scotty, quit typing.
Well, I will delete it if he doesn't say who I'm going to say now.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Shelby, quit typing.
Well, I'm doing what Scotty said. It was smart, actually.
Old Brett.
Who we got?
Brett Maher.
Butker.
No, not Butker.
No.
Brett Maher.
He said Butker.
I hardly know her. Oh shit, is Butker not on
He
there?
is number 8. You're good.
Okay.
Brett Maher.
Brett
Oh,
Maher. He's
shit.
Okay.
Shelby said Butker. Is he on the list?
Butker.
Yeah.
Not on the list. of
Because
top
he
20.
missed.
Oh!
He missed several games.
That's what I was asking. I fucked that up.
Yep.
As soon as I put it on,
Scotty
I was like, wait a
says McManus.
Yes, McManus is good.
All right. Please be on the list.
Who you got, Zach?
Oh, Hopkins.
Hopkins.
Dustin.
Hopkins. Not on the list.
Oh, fuck your mother.
Scotty, you get this. You're in.
Yeah, he could just Google or just go to Yahoo.
Oh, I
and
get
do-
one
minute.
more?
This could easily be
Yeah, he
down.
could so easily cheat on this.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
yeah,
I'm not.
wait, hold
Shelby's
on,
I
let me
wasn't
watching.
cheat
on
real
the
quick.
video. I was on Twitter doing the chat.
Scotty,
Oh.
give
No,
me a
I mean,
kicker
I
in the
haven't.
top 20.
I haven't
You have
looked
5
up
seconds.
anything.
You have
I
5
didn't know I had to
seconds to
choose
add.
another
Give me
one.
5 seconds to add it, or it's gone.
5,
Oh, okay.
4.
No, you can
Three,
say it out loud. We're
2.
both out.
Oh, Greg
There you
Joseph.
go.
Greg Joseph.
Yeah, from the Vikings.
Yes, you're good. All right,
Okay.
Scotty, big winner of 800.
I forgot Carlson
Carlson's
is
the big one
is the
because he had the
Raiders
streak
kicker, right?
of not missing kicks.
I almost
for a
did
while. Yeah,
Carlson.
he's number
I
3.
forgot.
Tyler Bass actually
Yeah.
the top kicker in fantasy this year, not
Who's
Tucker.
20?
Top, yeah, I know. I have him in all 3
Joey
leagues.
Sly from
Ooh,
Washington.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Scotty, you're bored now, sir. Where are we going?
I got 800 potluck. Give me running backs for 800.
Backs for 800. 3 preseason top 20 running backs ended up on IR. Name one of them.
Oh, I forgot what I was typing in.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself.
You can have it with Griber.
right.
I guess that's Shelby.
Scotty
then.
can have it. He was typing it in.
Shelby or Scotty, give me one of the 3 running backs that ended up on IR. That was top 20.
Javonte Williams.
Correct answer. Scotty with another 800 points. Scotty, still your board, sir.
Stay on the board for 1,000.
What's that? Say that again.
Stay on the board for 1,000.
All right, running backs for 1,000.
The correct term is stay in the category for 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Scotty, plus or minus 3 slots.
Why are you addressing Scotty?
Oh,
Aren't we all?
Yes.
Okay.
It's everybody.
Okay.
Plus
Oh,
or
okay.
minus 3 slots. Jonathan Taylor, the preseason number 1 running back, has slipped to what number in the running back rankings this season?
Closest wins?
Yeah.
And that is Shelby.
Doesn't
Shelby,
matter. Closest
what-
wins,
what
right?
is-
wins, Nathan. Do you not know what closest win means?
Okay.
Zach's so pissed. I don't.
Everybody give me an answer.
Okay.
We'll go closest win. Shelby, starting with you.
Zach already typed his in at 17. Mine's 21.
21.
Oh, mine's 20.
Scotty, big winner. It's 19. He's number one preseason.
Closest without going over?
No, just closest. Just closest.
Nathan, you're not helping me hating this game that you
So
came up
Scotty
with.
plus another 1,000. Scotty, early lead.
Stay in the category. Zach, thank you for that. 600.
Staying in the category for 600. 4 teams have 2 running backs inside the top 33 in running back score this season. Name 3 of the teams. Shelby.
Oh, shit.
Name 3 teams
God, dude,
of
what
the
the
4
fuck
that
is
have
this
2 running
fucking-
backs inside the top 33.
So 2 running backs in the top 33.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go with Washington.
No.
Fuck.
And it's Scotty, to you, sir.
That was definitely one that I was like, I know the answer. And I was like, I'm going to get the one I'm least confident with out of the way.
Scotty, to you, sir. Name 3
In
of
the
the
top
teams.
33 in fantasy?
Yep, top 33 running backs in fantasy. 4 teams have 2 running backs in that top 33.
Panthers?
No.
Can I try again for no points?
Zach, do you want to stab?
Buccaneers?
No.
I'll try again for no points.
All right, nobody
Green
gets
Bay.
this.
I also want to
Green
try
Bay
again
is one
for
of the
no
teams.
Green
points.
Bay's one of them.
Yep.
Broncos.
No, it wouldn't be the Broncos.
Nope.
Chicago.
Not one.
Jets?
Fuck.
No.
Is
Wow.
Cleveland?
This should be a 1,000
No.
point answer.
Damn. All right.
It is Detroit. Green.
Oh,
It's because Williams has all the touchdowns. Detroit,
Yep,
Green Bay, Dallas, and Cincinnati.
Dallas was the fucking-
P. Ryan,
Dallas
P.
should
Ryan
have
is
been
the
a
number
gimme.
30
Yeah.
P. Ryan is the 33 running back.
Bad question.
I almost guessed Cincinnati. I was like, no, P. Ryan hasn't been.
All right, Scotty, still your board. Where are we going?
I'm taking go 400 there. Same category.
2 running backs, 2 backup running backs reside inside the top 8 in points scored. Name one of them.
God, dude,
I got-
just
I
take
got
Griber.
Shelby.
Tony Pollard.
Correct. Shelby.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's what I was guessing
Was
too.
everything in that category taken except 200 and 600?
200 is the only thing left now.
Just
we
take
did
Griber.
we did
For
600.
God's sakes, please, though.
I'll give you
now on.
Griber
Right.
if you beat him.
Potluck for 600.
Potluck for 600. This is your double Jeopardy.
Hey!
This is what it is, guys. All right. Helping Mags get to a season and league low 97 points scored in week 8. Devontae Adams scored just 0.7 points despite being healthy. Who did the Raiders play that week? That was week 8.
I'm just fucking guessing.
Shelby.
Week 8, huh? Raiders played. Now I'm just racking my brain.
And
Titans.
And Scotty's already looked it up on ESPN by now.
Titans? No, Texans.
No.
No, that was early
No.
in the year.
Next person. I got Scotty.
Yeah, he looked it up.
Week 8. Who did
Shit.
Devontae Adams play week 8? Raiders beat them.
Oh, Oh, fuck. I saw this as Devontae Smith. Week
Yeah,
8.
you Googled the wrong
who
thing.
did Devontae Adams play? Zach. All right. Devontae Adams played week 8. I'm gonna go
4,
with
3,
whoever he cried
2.
against.
1. Give me something.
Titans.
Who?
Titans.
Same
No.
answer.
No,
Zach?
it's the Saints. They got shut out.
It was the Saints. They got shut out. Derek Carr threw for 101 yards that day.
Zach, you looked at. Oh, look, you fucking had time to look it up.
Yeah,
underneath
I
the
looked it up.
table.
Yeah, I looked it up in front of everybody that was sitting here.
Shut up, pussy. I'm on.
Literally
camera,
haven't
you
cared
idiot.
about this game the whole time. You think I cared about just that one question?
Zach
And stop the side
1,200
comments,
points.
weirdo.
Yeah.
All right. Nathan, can you list the categories for me?
Yes.
again?
QBs, wide receivers, running backs.
Zach's
go,
about to start
QBs
loving
for
this
1,000.
game
QBs for a
in
thousand.
like
For 1,000. We're going big.
3 minutes.
2 quarterbacks reside currently inside the top 20 in points scored this season. Have been benched. Name them both.
I think Zach.
I think that's Zach. Zach.
They've been benched, huh?
No, it's Shelby on mine, but
It's all right. It's according to the judge. It's always been that way. They've been benched,
Yep,
and they're in
2
the top
quarterbacks
what?
inside the top 20 in fantasy points
Top
scored
20.
have been benched this season. Who are they?
Not due to nothing to do with injury, just
Nothing to do with
performance,
injury,
right?
yeah, performance rating.
Okay. It's not Baker. What is it?
5,
Baker?
4, 3.
Bought myself some more time with one answer. Start the countdown again.
4, 3.
Zach Wilson.
No.
I'll go.
Joe Flacco.
Shelby.
Marcus Mariota
Yes.
and Matt Ryan.
No.
Oh, it's
Mariota
not Matt
literally
Ryan.
just got benched today, you cunt.
And going to Scotty, would you like to have a guess? You know one of them.
It's not Matt. Yeah, I my guess was Matt Ryan, but hold on. Let me think. Give me like 10 seconds to think. I'm gonna go with Carson Wentz.
No, the answer is Jacoby Brissett. Benched.
How is he?
Matt Ryan is
Oh,
the number
man.
21 quarterback.
I was about to
I knew that'd be a
complain.
good
Yeah,
one.
no, I was about to complain about that. I was like, oh, it's $1,000. You can't
Yeah,
complain about it.
it's a tough one.
If that had been an $800 or $600 question, I would
I know.
have taken that
That's-
water bottle and shoved it in your eye hole.
I know. That's a tough one.
Can you turn the
Good.
Yes.
Good
pause.
question.
No, we're not going to pause. We'll just bridge the gap here. So here's what I do want to say is, Nathan, you are a bag of shit because, hear me out.
What's Nathan
The
doing
Desmond
about it?
Ritter news is less than 12 hours old,
So what?
and you put it in here because I'm not going to think
We
about
got
shit
the
that literally just
Shelby
happened
got the answer
today.
right. What are you
I'm
talking
thinking about like
it would only be a
long-term.
thing if we didn't get the answer. That was
no,
like
got
one
it.
of Shelby's.
No, it's a
awarding
thing because
things.
I didn't get the answer.
Yeah.
Oh right,
Because
because
he didn't win.
yeah, right, yeah.
Okay, so
Totally.
we will continue as I turn on the Thursday night football game. I believe it's still Zach's board.
No.
You didn't look at
Did
it.
he not get it right?
No,
Okay,
no.
let's stay with QBs for 800.
Man, going with the big dollars first. 3 quarterbacks have jumped into the top 10 in QB rankings after being outside of the top 15 to start the season. Name 2 of them. So 3 quarterbacks that made a big jump into the top 10. And we have Shelby first.
Damn it.
Repeat the question real quick.
Oh my god.
3 quarterbacks have
Oh,
jumped into
what?
the top 10 in fantasy rankings after being outside of the top 15 preseason. Name 2 of those quarterbacks.
Oh, preseason.
No.
Fuck! That was a slam dunk.
That's me, right?
So we're going to Zach. Yes.
Shit.
Zach
Yeah.
is
Okay.
next.
Because of Jamal Williams.
Justin Fields.
Yes. Name me one more.
Oh shit. Jimmy Garoppolo.
No.
Fuck you.
Scotty, to you, sir.
Congratulations, you have to answer half a question.
Zach, that's a great guess. I'll take Trevor Lawrence.
It is correct, Scotty. Good guess. The third one was Geno Smith, who's the number 7 fantasy
damn.
quarterback.
Hear me
Number
out.
7.
Hang on. Hear me out. Should he get half the points because he only had to answer half the question?
I don't know. Give me half the point. I don't care. Whatever, do it. 400.
Benefits to going last, I guess, in case someone doesn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys guess right.
I'm not complaining. I just.
No, I don't.
All right.
I really don't give a shit, Zach. You want me to get half the points? Just give me 400.
Scotty, you're bored.
600.
600. 3 quarterbacks have jumped into the top. Oh, excuse me.
I know that one.
Sorry, that was the last one. Justin Fields has had 1 game scoring less than 2 points. Who was it against? Shelby.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it's wrong. So what do I do? What do I do? Giants.
No.
Okay, those are decent.
Zach, Scotty, no one else has buzzed in.
No, nope. I actually have no idea. I'll take a guess or no. Actually, I'll take a guess. Hold on. I entered in.
All right, Scotty.
Let me take one of the games against the Packers. The first game against the Packers.
No.
All right.
I have no earthly idea.
Who is it?
Not
It
even-
is Houston. Laid a stinker. 3 picks and a fumble.
Oh yeah, that
That
game was
game
fucking.
just-
That game was
Jesus,
fucking.
are you
awful,
serious?
Stinker that
dude. I remember that
Somehow
game.
Texans +3 pushed.
Yeah.
Texans +3 pushed.
I remember
Scotty,
that.
Still your board.
Oh my god.
Nathan, you were at the house with me
Yeah.
and Shelby watching that shit.
Let me get wide receivers for 1,000.
Dude, we got to wrap this up. My computer's about to die.
5 wide receiver.
Plug it in,
Five wide
my pal.
receivers inside the top 11 are playing in their first year with a new team. Name 3 of those 5 wide receivers. So 5 wide receivers in the top 11. I have Shelby.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill is correct.
Devontae Adams.
That is a correct answer. Give me one more.
Sue.
You're wrong. Next.
Top 11 wide receivers.
Yes.
Amari Cooper.
That is correct. Shelby gets the points there for 1,000. The other correct answers are A.J. Brown and Christian Kirk.
Oh, how did I not fucking get A.J. Brown? Scotty would have been out over that.
All right, Shelby, you're bored.
I actually
I was saying,
was still.
'cause you have
You
A.J.
took the
Brown in
2
all
I
those
was
leagues, so
thinking about, but
Oh, okay.
I only have him.
Jacobs
I only
is
have him in
200.
ours actually.
QBs for 200. This quarterback is the top-ranked quarterback in fantasy by just 1 point.
Oh,
Shelby.
Josh Allen.
No. Fuck!
I know this.
Scotty.
Jalen Hurts.
No.
Oh my god!
Patrick
Mahomes.
Mahomes! Your
Allen is
quarterback,
number 2.
dumbass! The board is is Let's
It
go
is.
with
There's still 400 and quarterbacks remaining.
yeah, let's go with 400
Okay.
QBs.
Justin Herbert had his lowest fantasy score of just 13 points against which division rival?
I'm gonna start typing early. That's on me.
I got Shelby.
Broncos.
It was. He had just
Yeah,
13
the overtime
points.
game.
Yeah.
Correct. Justin Herbert laid a stinker.
Yep. All right, board's yours.
Wide receivers for 800.
Travis Kelce, although a tight end,
Uh-oh.
would be ranked what in the top 10 receiving?
Closest?
Yes,
Oh,
closest.
everybody
for
just dump it
everybody.
in there?
Yep.
Okay.
It's close. So he's a top 10 receiver if he was marked as receiver, which is nuts. I have Zack with 4.
Scotty with 6.
Scotty with 6.
Shelby with 3.
And Shelby with 3. We're going to be splitting points down the middle because he is the 5 ranked wide receiver if he was a wide receiver.
So half to me, half to Scotty.
Yes, correct.
400 each.
For what? For
400
800?
each.
You get
Yeah.
400 each.
Okay, so now actually
Here's
I just
5.
break even with my 800 from
Yes.
QB.
Okay.
I gave you the full points anyway.
It is. We're going to give the board to Zack.
Why?
Keep him involved.
I'm the only one who doesn't have a board in front of them. Let's go with QBs for.
QB's gone.
Why haven't you crossed it all the way out then?
No QB.
I can't understand
That's
this.
like king.
This god-
Every fucking. Where's your board at?
Fucking
Every
hieroglyphics.
box has something in it.
You
Either
fucking
are
pick one then.
letters or there's an X or a letter between
Yeah,
all
pick
of
one.
them.
Pick one.
Wide receivers are 6.
Wide receivers for 600. 4 teams have 2 wide receivers inside the top 20. Name 2 of those 4 teams.
Give it to Zach.
Zach.
Here, I'm gonna need you to repeat the question.
4 teams have 2 wide receivers inside the top 20. Name 2 of those teams.
The Bengals
Correct.
and the. Oh shit. It's not them. It would have to be the Eagles.
It is
Oh
not.
boy.
That's a lie.
I'm next.
And if it and if it,
Bengals,
whatever you're about to
Seahawks.
say,
Bengals,
is so
Seahawks,
easy.
also Miami with Waddle and Hill, and Buffalo actually.
yeah, Miami
Buffalo
was the
with
one.
Diggs and Gabe Davis.
you should have typed gay faster then, Scotty. Damn.
So Shelby gets 600 points.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Potluck 400.
Wait. What was the wide receivers one?
600.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Potluck for 400. In the top 8 scorers for IDP, only one does not play linebacker. What position does he play?
Oh my God!
Shelby.
Safety.
No.
Man.
Scotty, you want
Scotty, go for it, man.
Yeah.
You clicking
Cornerback.
so much.
He was gonna say safety, and then you said it, and it
what
was
he
wrong.
said?
So now I has to come up with
Corner.
another answer.
It is not corner.
Defensive end.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, shit.
Parsons. Or I don't know.
Zach, you get it with defensive end. Congratulations on your 400 points. It is Max Crosby, actually.
Oh.
That's
Damn.
potluck.
Yeah,
That was potluck 400.
Zach, you're board.
are there any potlucks
Yes,
left?
there's
Yeah,
200.
200.
Okay.
In the Spartan Studs Fantasy Football League, which owner has made the most moves during our fantasy season? I got Shelby. I got Shelby.
Max.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
Scotty, you were second.
Then I know who it is.
I'll take Corey.
No. Zach.
Me.
It is. Zach has made the most by 13 moves over the next closest person, who is Max.
And
Max
that's
is number
why I'm going to win the league.
2. Zach in season management. All right,
Be
so we
nice.
have wide receivers for 4 and 200 and running backs for 200 left. Zach.
Running backs for 200.
Josh Jacobs sits at the number 1 in the running back rankings.
Funny because he's about to score right now.
Get in there, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
He sits at number 1.
Yep.
If you remove his nuke 2 weeks ago against Seattle, a 2-touchdown, 230-yard effort, what other top 5 place would he hold?
Jesus Christ.
Closest?
What?
I'm just
no,
gonna. It's only top 5. Yep.
Wait, I don't get the question.
If he wasn't number 1, if you take out his 65
out
game
one
against
game.
Seattle, he's either 2 through 5. Which number is he?
It's Zach.
4.
He is the 4th ranked running back if you remove one.
I just
game,
saw a TikTok about this today. All right, let's go with the wide receivers. What did you say was left? 400?
2 and 4.
Yeah, let's go 4.
Joshy boy.
Not good for my Rams bet.
Why? Raiders -7.
What Rams bet do you have?
Put in plus 6.5.
Oh, I put in Raiders -7. Oh no! Oh no, Zach.
Crossfire.
All right.
No, that's not the same.
That was to Zach. So Zach, you want wide receivers 400?
Yeah.
One wide receiver inside the top 3 in preseason rankings has remained in the top 3. Name him. It's Shelby.
Tyreek Hill.
No.
Scotty?
Scotty?
Justin Jefferson.
That's correct.
Ah,
The
good
top 3 in order were Kupp, Jefferson, Chase, and that was like really good because that's how our league drafted.
That was what
too.
my guess was
Really?
going to be.
Yeah, our
So,
league drafted that correctly.
man.
No one believed in Tyreek Hill because he had Tua. Everyone thought
Correct.
he would drop off.
Yep.
Right.
Jefferson were-
That was 400. So finish off the
So
category.
200 and we're done. This is
Yeah.
the last question. Wide receivers 200.
Get 200. Yep.
Who is wide receiver number 1 in fantasy? I got Scotty.
Scotty.
You don't have me.
Wide receiver number 1. I'll take Jefferson.
No. Shelby.
I will take Tyreek Hill.
No.
Stephon Diggs.
No.
Is it Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Let's throw out guesses real fast.
Amon-Ra St. Brown?
All right.
No. A.J. Brown.
No.
No, not AJ.
It isn't still Cooper Kupp.
What the
is
fuck?
it?
It's not one of those
Devontae
3?
Adams.
It's
With
Devontae
Goff,
Adams.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams is the number 1 wide receiver despite having a game where he scored 0.
Good job, Scotty. Good win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good win, Scotty.
Did I won? I won?
I
Oh,
think
sweet.
that's it. That's the
That's
pod.
it.
That's
That's
the
it. That's our
episode.
show.
That's the show.
All right. See ya.
Here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island. That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave, where the dolphins and whales are up mating. Sail all day and all night and then take a hard ride. That's where I'll be awaiting. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure. No need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure. Come on down and have a drink.